Hey, what's up guys? Skip to 30 seconds if you want to get right into it, otherwise I'll just explain what's going on here. So, you ever wanted a website for less than $10 a year? Well, you might not think that was possible, but it certainly is. In this video I'll show you how to do it. $10 a year, just don't have a big lunch one day and use the rest of the money for that. Alright, so we'll get right into it. Now here, I want you to go to one website we call cloudflare.com and sign up. Then we go to another website called porkbun.com. Again, sign up. Both these processes should be relatively easy. Now, next one, we need to buy a thing called VPS. It's a virtual private server. Now what that is just like a computer, but in a faraway place or a nearby place, but that place is usually a data center, and that's where all the websites, all of your Facebook, Google, all of those things are stored. So it's available 24 hours a day, as opposed to, if you can host a website on your home computer, but as soon as you turn your computer off, then your website's off. So the advantage of the VPS is you don't have to pay for the power to keep it on, and it's always on. Alright? So, from here, I've decided to choose one website, mrvm.net. I used them a few times, and they're pretty good. Pretty good for the small solutions. So, we're going to come here, click 128 megabyte VPS. Now, while that's loading, quickly come to Cloudflare. Like I said, sign up. Create account, and then we move along back to here. Here we go, we've got our net VPS selection. So what we need to do is we need to pick any one of the 128 megabyte nets VPS. It doesn't matter what location, and I might explain to you why later. Let's see how I go. Now here, $4 a year. Now select your hostname, can be anything you want. My name only me, your password, operating system, we'll change that later. Just pick whatever you want. Now tick all these boxes. Just says I know what IP4 is, I know there's no refunds, and my primary IP address is IP6. Now, once I've ordered that, you know how to enter credit card details, your name and address, and all that. Now we come to Porkbun. Now we create username, password, email, again, first name, you got a company name, nope, address, country, city, state, postal code. Now, we've signed up already. Now we come to this little search place. You can search any kind of website you like. It could be your full name, it could be your address, whatever you like. Your numbers. But for this instance I chose one that's a little bit suitable. I'm poor, alright? So I'm poor, don't blame me. Now what this will do is it will search all of the top level domain names, which is like .com, all of your .coms, .us, .net, .org, and then all of the silly little ones in between. Like we've got network, global services, space, work, tube, VIP. Some got cities like Miami. Now in this instance, I've seen one that was really good. It was 88 cents for the first year. Now that's one thing you need to pay attention to when you're ordering this. If you just want it for 1 year, perfect, get that 88 cents one. But you'll see just below it says renews, and that just means first year you pay 88 cents, then following years you'll pay whatever it renews at. So it might cost 88 cents for the first year, fine, it's good for a 1 year project. But then when you see the renew, it might be $21, $34, maybe even $60. So a kind of ideal balance is the .coms. You see it's 8.84 a year and renews at 8.84 a year. So that's alright. That's an alright price for a .com. But yeah, I chose I'm poor, don't blame me.site. Now if you see here, you'll see what I mean. I select 10 years. Then our total comes to $199.96. So obviously I'm not going to do that. Just click 1 year, click buy, enter your card details, and you're away laughing. Now it might take a while for this to go through because if you're a new customer, they may or may not need to verify something. But see, it just said I got 8 domains in my basket, I suppose. And so it just means whenever I buy a domain, it's pretty much there or within the hour. Now, what I'm clicking here is renew. You want to turn the renew off. There's an automatic renew, so we don't want any unsurprising $20 bills in the mail. So tick that off and then open it up. Let's see what we've got. Cool. Now we come to Cloudflare where we've signed up and everything. We've got our account. Now on this page you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Of the 7 I've just blurred 6 of my websites out. So I just show you one as an example. This is how they show up. Now you'll come here, you'll add your site, and then you may get a message saying it's not registered yet. Now the thing is, when you register a new domain, it may take an hour or two, it might be 5 minutes, but it may take some time for it to propagate to wherever, for Cloudflare to find it. So if it's not there, that's fine, we can carry on with other things. So we'll come back to that in a little while. Now we come back to mrvm.net where we've already brought our VPS. Now, as you see in my book list, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. They had a special deal. You buy 9 for $18 a year. So I thought that was pretty good. Now, for this example, I'm going to pick Eno, which is my Norway one. Now we come here and we've got all this information. We'll deal with it in a minute. What we need to do first, just to make this whole process easier, is we'll just reinstall the OS. We'll pick Ubuntu and we'll pick the non-minimal one. Enter a password, reinstall, click OK, and then wait a few minutes. Now, I've come back to Cloudflare and it says, yes, we found your domain. And that says, now we're querying your DNS records. And now it'll prompt you to change those records. Now, I'll show you exactly what we need to do. First, click DNS along the top. Now you'll see here, name servers. Now what we need to do, go back to port 1, we edit those name servers. Now I already did this ahead of time, but you just delete whatever's in there and you copy whatever Cloudflare gives you. So there's aragon.ns.cloudflare.com and kristen.ns.cloudflare.com. Add that into the port 1. Click OK, then you can get rid of port 1. Forget about it for the rest of the year. Come back to Cloudflare. Now all of these records here, type, name, value, TTL, status, whatever was there originally, just delete it. And I'll delete this one to begin with. I already did it ahead of time. Alright? Now, what we need to do is we need to select this 4A record into your website. I'm for don'tblameme.site. Now, IP6, we come back to mrvm.net, go to IP6, we copy that big ugly long number, we paste it in there, we add a record. And now, if we go to this website, I'm for don'tblameme.site, it'll load a landing page. See, we just installed Ubuntu, it works, this is the default page, yada yada yada. Now, we need to download 2 tools. First tool, Putty. Second tool, SCP. Now Putty is a client that we use, looks sort of like command prompt, if you ever looked at it before. It's how we talk to the VPS and install all our goodies. And SCP is just like a file explorer. It just makes things a whole lot easier for when you copy things from your local storage to your remote storage. So yeah, download whatever version, 32-bit, 64-bit. Cool. Now, we've got Putty open. We open Putty now. This is what it looks like. Hostname or IP address and port number. Now what we need to do is we copy our external port number, 185.125.171.200, into hostname. and we copy the port number for SSH into there as well. So default login, you'll be prompted with this. Default login is root. I'll change that later so you guys can't hack me. And password is whatever your password was when you signed up. Cool. Now, I'll give a paste bin for all these commands so you can just copy paste. I'll go do this first, do this second, do this third, blah 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 blah. So you can just watch this. This is like all hacking. But yeah, just follow the order that I give you in the paste bin and you'll be alright. So VPS, yeah, they have a lot of uses and they can get really cheap. Like if you just solely use it for a website, then you get one of these net VPSs, and it's basically they share a public IP address with maybe 100,000, 10,000 different people, it doesn't matter, but they give you a little fraction of it to use. With a port range, they'll give you like 20 ports, so 20 ways the public can access your website. And then they may also give you an IP6, which is what we used in this case. So everyone who connects to the website, it'll point to the IP6 address, which will point to the VPS and send all the files back. I may have skipped a few details in there, but that's just pretty much like a layman's terms on how to describe that. And yeah, like I said, you just don't eat McDonald's for a day or something like that, and you can buy one of these. So actually at the end of this, I spent $2 for the VPS and 88 cents for the domain name, so $2.88. I don't know how much a burger costs in America, but I'm pretty sure $2.88 will get you a burger. So just skip the burger for one day. One day a year. You know, if you skip it for 365 days, then you got a website for 365 years. Just to put it into perspective, but yeah. Shouldn't really skip lunch. Just find some loose change in the couch or something. There's always some loose change. Thinking about buying a soda one day, just don't really need it. I'll buy a website instead. So yeah, going through all of this. You might see this on episodes of CSI or something like that, where they're being hacked. Nah, this is just installing things. So yeah, it's installing well, with Ubuntu it already came with the web server, so that was great. This is one less step. But this is installing adding repositories so it can download PHP. So we can use some more advanced scripts on our website. And yeah, here we go, we're done. Now, next step, we open this one SCP, and the same thing. We copy the external IP4 address into the IP4 place, and then we copy the port into the port place. See, quite a few of these steps are the same, you know. When you sign up to the websites, your name is going to be the same, your address, I hope that's the same. When you log into these two softwares, host name is the same, port number is the same. And evidently the username and password is also the same. Just click yes to all the prompts. Now we're here. So you got your local storage on one side, and you got your VPS storage on the other side. Now you're looking for a folder called var or VAR. You open that. Now you're looking for www, and you're looking for HTML. Now, index.html is your landing page. Now all of this code is what we saw here. All of this code is this. Now if we delete it, then all of that code is gone. So I'm just what I did here is I just quickly, or not, I don't know, quickly type some HTML code. So body text, hi. So that's going to appear in the page of the website. Now, title is actually the title. What you see here, Apache 2 Ubuntu default page, blah 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 blah. It's actually just going to change to hello world. How we close that? Yep. Save that. Now it's making the changes, connecting, processing, uploading, transfer, done. Now we come back to that. Come back to our website and we refresh the page, and then we get hi and hello world. And I guess that is done. I hope you all enjoyed the video, and if you have any questions, you can leave comments down below. Put a like if you like it, and share it if you think it works well and you want your friends to get into it. And yeah, that's it. See you later.